Hello, my dear English-speaking audience, my friends. This will be another intuitive game. I didn't do it for quite a while. I have some changes in my life, so I'm also a little bit in stress. Not for the reading, but just I'm quite busy. That's why I'm not doing readings regular as I used to. So I wanted to say about intuitive game one thing. It's just I'll show you. It's not the reading. I'll put cards back down again. I'll explain to you the meaning of this game. You can use it in so many different ways. Let's say you on the first place, I want to advise you not to ask questions that have something to do with the destiny, with the health, with this legal things, because it's better to have advice from a specialist. It's for some daily routine during 1 week, 1 month, couple of months, some short periods. And don't forget to ask period, to think about what period you're thinking about. 1 day and 30 days, it's quite different. First card describing a situation or person or your maybe fears, maybe hopes. So this is description of situation. When I'm saying what is not recommended and the advice, you have to remember you have a free will. You can use these advices, you don't have to use them. So what is not recommended, this action, what is not recommended in this situation, if you're asking about your way of action, so it will be more positive for you, you will have better result, then this will not bring you that result that you want. And advice, it's what recommended, it will be better for you. Even if now, at this point, your ego telling you something different, usually advice works quite all right. Also, how you can use it. You can ask about some situation. If you don't want to ask how to act, you just want to know what you should expect during some period. For example, in some particular situation or relationships or work situation, whatever. Situation itself, bad things what can happen, good things that can happen. So use it in different ways. Or person, relationships with some particular person, or what this person doesn't want with you and what he or she wants. Something like this. See the pictures, because all explanations about how it can play out, it's difficult to explain, but when I'm describing card, you see the picture and you can really think what it can tell you. So beside your intuition, you have to use your mind and think, because you know your situation better and you can see what they're trying to tell you, the spirit what trying to tell you. You see 3 stones in front of you. You can use only 1 of them, 2 of them, or all 3 of them for different things. So think about your situation. If you need some more time, then pause the video, because now I will start. For those of you who choosing this angel, how cards will describe the situation. King of Wands, probably it's a person, fire person, so like Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, or it can be somebody who is very active, who has some power in your life, importance in your life, because this king usually very charismatic, very active. Quite often those people, they are sporty, they are business oriented, they can organize people, they really can be a leader. It's a type of leader, active, sporty, powerful, and charming person, actually. Charming. So this King of Wands, in general reading, it can be a woman, but this woman also very powerful, maybe a leader, or really important in your life. Just can symbolize power, leadership. Sometimes King of Wands showing an actor of any kind, somebody who can charm audience, who can be really like, you know, there is power inside him. So that's why he's so charismatic, because he has a lot of firepower inside and he can talk people to something. That's why it's a leader. What is not recommended with this person or in this situation, and the advice is, what is not recommended? 9 of coins. The advice is the Lovers. In in this case, when I see these two cards and comparing them, 9 of coins for me, it's really very individualistic comfort, I would say. When we appreciating our comfort zone, our values, our, let's say, education, things that we owe, that we worked for hard for, sometimes even for years, and we trying to save them in this peaceful area. Lovers, it's choice of our heart, actually. That's why it's more like when we're making any choice, even very nice one, we taking some risk, I would say. We losing something, because if you will imagine crossroads, if you have this, you can go to the left, you can go to the right. It's your choice, free will. When you're choosing go to the left, you can't go to the right anymore, because you chose this way, and opposite. And here also what I see, this strong attraction between two people. Love, they're actually falling in love. They have this, they're longing for each other. They have this passion burning inside them. Here, nothing is burning here. She is like enjoying this, her wonderful territory, her wonderful garden, her position. She is enjoying, but by herself. I don't see here another person. Here, we allowing this passion to happen. So, if it's somebody who you attracted to, or this person attacking you, because King of Wands, it's very showing quite often a lot of initiative towards somebody, because there is fire burning. He's a very passionate man. Instead of being like, not a snow queen, it's not about being a snow queen, but it's about keeping this comfort without disturbing it. Instead of this, you should make your choice. But it's your free will. What choice do you want to make? There is no wrong choices. No. It's your own choice. And depend on what will you choose, your life will just go in this direction. So actually it's a good card. But why are we afraid to make a choice? Because we're afraid to lose something. We're afraid that it will be the wrong path we're choosing. But it's not truth. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Talk to person. Feel what your heart wants, actually. Not ego, not fears, not about thinking about comfort, money, or your position. It's more about when we're doing what we feel that is right. Blackstone. how cards will describe this situation. Knight of Swords. It's also again it's a court card, but this is another energy. It's younger than this King of Wands. It's because it's Knight. It's somebody who is usually between 25, 35, but it doesn't have to be. It's someone who is very sporty, a little bit like sharp-tongued, very clever one. It can be about movement, about fast events, that is speed, that it's happening very fast. Sometimes Knight of Swords can talk about conflict between people, like somebody's aggression. This person it's a warrior, actually. Well, let's see what they will tell us. What is not recommended? And the advice is, what is not recommended? 7 of Wands. This defensiveness, fight, being stubborn, defending yourself, or some position or some territory. We aggressively defending, actually, this thing. 3 of Wands is advice. Look, if you're thinking about making some situation move faster, like I want this thing to move faster because it's like too slowly, or something happening very fast, aggression, defensiveness, trying to break through is not recommended. Wait patiently. If you're expecting something, wait patiently. Have positive, let's say, way of thinking, like in this 3 of Wands. We really, I would say, we know that it will come. We're making plans, we're expecting it, but without all this fears, without nerves. We're just thinking what we're gonna do when it will happen. So if it's a person, don't fight with this person. Don't try to prove anything to this person. Give it some time. Think about some other, make another plan with this person. Excuse me. Think about some, let's say, how you can interact in some different way, without aggression, without fight, without struggle, without need to be always in defense, always like at war. Because for me this is fighting against. Here we're waiting, like he's waiting for this ship to come, or we're making some plans how we can do it in different way, I would say. Aggression is not recommended, definitely. Moonstone, for those of you who liked this moonstone. If it's a person, be more patient with this person. Don't force him or her to something. Moonstone. Let's have a look. What cards will tell us the situation itself, how they will describe it. 3 of Coins. Work, cooperation. Sometimes it symbolizes tests, exams, when we are going through some tests, when we're taking classes, when we learning to, like, not even developing our skills, yes, in some way we developing our skills, we presenting our project to somebody to see what do you think about it. If it's about relationships, so we want healthy relationships where we interacting in a real way. Now we'll see what is not recommended. And advice is, what is not recommended? Two of coins. And advice, High Priestess. Two of coins. It's card of card of game, card of playing, being a little bit like restless and having some doubts, or like trying to go to one thing, then moving back to another, or one place and then moving back to another person, like from one person to another, like running there and back. Also card of sometimes when we thinking too easy, like we seeing it as a game, we playing a game, we are trying to please both sides maybe. High Priestess, it's this wisdom. When we able to, without this too many movements, we are completely calm. We are not doing anything in like, how you call it, when you hasty, when you're trying to do a lot of things, there is a lot of movements, but there is no result. Don't be like this. Observe the whole thing by this High Priestess. Don't say anything before you're not sure that you should say it. You should do it. Because High Priestess, it's not like being passive all the time. No. It's just being passive when it's necessary. Observing what is going on, and when you see that, now is the right moment to move, to start this movement, to say this thing, then you acting. So, and here we like talking, we're doing something, and we are not thinking that it's not the time. We're doing it because we are, we're having doubts, we're not sure. We're trying to like try everything here, but you must not do it. No doubts, no restlessness in this situation. You have to stay calm. Also, if it's about exams in the future somewhere, instead of being nervous, you have to study, learn and learn, study, read more, because it's actually knowledge here. Also, if it's some situation where you are not sure about what to do, instead of doing and trying different things, and telling, especially if we're talking about telling too much, here, silence, shh, don't say too much. And if there is especially some secrets, keep them. And also, if you're planning to do something, instead of asking all friends, how do you think, is it a good thing? Too many people involved here, and everybody like knows about this thing. Here, keep it for yourself for a while. So other influences, they will not affect you in the wrong way. You will do it your way, how you think. And also, if you have a mother or grandmother, or you like some tarot reader or psychic, you can go to this person, because this is secret wisdom also sometimes. You can ask somebody who is wise, who can advise you in some way, who has this knowledge, but she keeps it in secret, you see. Maybe it's a counselor of some kind. Maybe it's a counselor. It doesn't have to be tarot reader or psychic. It can be somebody who knows secrets in this area, how to manage this thing. So just ask for advice from this wise person. Or if it's some home-like things, just about daily life, you can ask your mother or grandmother or some woman who has enough experience in this area. So that was intuitive game. I hope it was a little bit helpful. Wishing you great summer. So I'm wishing you all great things and hope to see you soon. Bye.